Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Rogue Legacy. So we are going to continue grinding a little bit here, if I remember correctly. It's been a couple of days since I played Rogue Legacy. I like to record in batches. Apologies for my lack of enunciation there as well. If we are going to grind a little bit, I want to play as Big Boy from Outcast and also this miner. Why do we only have 68 gold? I must have tried to take out the final boss at the last part of the last episode. So I mean, I should watch my own series if I'm going to catch up on this. It's highly unprofessional, Northernlion, and I apologize for that. But in any case, there's our final boss. We're going to ignore the shit out of him and instead try to farm as much gold as possible. So I did upgrade some equipment on the last episode. I noticed that this green sword looks new to me. It's like, I almost feel like I recorded the last episode when I was like shithouse drunk or something like that, because I have no memory whatsoever, except of like beating the first stage of the final boss and being like, whoa, I'm really good, and then getting my ass handed to me by the first stage of the final boss on my next attempt, like immediately afterwards. Well, I am still one-shotting every enemy. That is good news to me. At this point, I do need somewhere in the order, or on the order, I suppose, if we're going to actually speak proper English for once in my life, somewhere on the order of 2,000 to 3,000. Why would you jump into that, you ding dong? 2,000 to 3,000 gold in order to pick up an upgrade that is meaningful to me, either some kind of armor upgrade or who knows what. What's up with this weird little amalgam of barrels we have there? I'm not totally sure. So we are approaching what I would consider to be the likely end of the game. Okay, fairy chest objective, take no damage. I can do this. I believe I can. Wait a minute, how am I gonna do this? How long is this thing? I can't do it! It's impossible. I need special runes. That's the one thing I do dislike about some of the fairy chests in this game, is that it feels like some of them are like, hey, do you have the double jump upgrade? Or like, do you have a speed upgrade? No? Well, then you're fucked, aren't you? Alright, so we do have all of the diary entries already. That's what makes me feel like we're getting close to the end of the game. You know, that and the fact that I was up against the final boss fairly recently. Do we have a little bit of lifesteal? I did give myself some lifesteal gear, didn't I? That is why I'm earning a little bit of HP back, which is a smart decision, I think, because I can make some stupid mistakes, especially when I have not played the game in a little while. So this is going to help me recover my HP a little bit more reliably. Even though 2 HP per hit might not seem that substantial, you know, it can add up, man. I can't believe that guy didn't die in one hit either. That has me a little bit concerned about the future. What about this? We got some gold bars and gold bags. I really feel like... Oh, come on, you can do it. One more try? Ah, smart guy. Who would have thought that would have worked out? But I really feel like the guys at Cellular are getting such a big opportunity by not putting, like, gold ingots in their game. I mean, they have the bags, they have the coins, but you're missing an integral step on the, like, video game gold hierarchy. It goes coins, ingots, or bars, and then the gold bags. You know, didn't you ever watch DuckTales as a kid? Admittedly, I barely watched DuckTales as a kid. I'm such a poser. But DuckTales Moon theme, man, I will evangelize that shit all day, every day. How did I not get hit there? That's remarkable to me. Let's try this again. Did I upgrade, like, my critical chance? It seems like I am critting a lot more than usual. That portrait was looking particularly suspicious. Now be careful here. We have 2 more gold coins that we can use. We're almost over 1,000 already, which is really good considering how early we are in the run. And of course, I am looking for I guess the Land of Darkness is where I would want to go right now, simply because it would give me the fastest farming potential. That being said, if we found the Maya or the Forest, I would not look a gift horse in the mouth on that either. Thanks for the MP. I'll be sure to do absolutely nothing with that. Okay. I can't believe I got out of it. I can get to the top of this. I guarantee it. Let's try it again. There we go, that worked well. Okay, and I got absolutely nothing for that, except for the pride of having done that for an audience of tens of dozens on YouTube. So, we are OCD. This is one of my favorite perks to have, actually, or it's not perks because we're not playing Call of Duty, but it's one of my favorite traits to have, because it does mean that we get MP back every time we destroy a barrel, or every time we destroy anything, really. Furniture, barrel, bookcase. We can't destroy the bookcases. Enemies. Etc., etc. Oh, not enemies. Clearly, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, basically. So there's our boss. We have a teleporter here as well, and we are going to be able to get a little HP back via this potion, a little MP back, quite uselessly, in fact. That's okay, though. We are over 1,000 gold. You recall that we are just basically trying to farm up a little bit here. It looks like this might be the correct path to take to the Maya, and I'm excited about that. Maybe after that, we can get the correct path to the Christina Aguilera and the Pink and the... Wait a minute. It's Maya, Pink, Christina Aguilera. Who was the 4th lady in Lady Marmalade? I've totally forgotten. That is Christina Aguilera. I can't believe this is going to become the dominant theme. The next, you know, flash forward, the next 8 minutes of this video is just going to be me being like, I don't remember. How could I possibly forget who the 4th person in Lady Marmalade was? Or Marmalade, the new-ish one for the release of Moulin Rouge, of course. I can't believe that I don't know this. Christina Aguilera was the flagship. There was Maya, Pink, and somebody else who I don't remember. That is going to bother me all day. Well, not all day. It's going to bother you if you've also forgotten. It shows what I remember. It killed all those brain cells that previously served me very well in the early 2000s. But yeah, it'll probably end up bothering you too if I had to guess, if you forgot right now. Feel free to leave an answer in the comments, even though this video is going to go up like 4 days after I record it. So I will hopefully have figured it out by then. So we are farming the Maya. Not to say, like, I don't, appreciate the comments telling me who the 4th person in Lady Marmalade was. Well, technically, I guess it would not be the 4th person, because Christina Aguilera was the 4th person. Hey, this is not relevant. It's neither here nor there. What is inside of here? Or there. We got some gold bars, and I'm getting very concerned. Sorry, gold bags again. I'm just going on strike. I refuse to appreciate the gold bags now that I'm realizing that ingots are no longer in the game. I don't think it's necessary to give me these journal entries anymore, game. I think I'm post-journal entry Rogue Legacy play right now. I am near death here, which is not good, because I need substantially more gold if I'm going to get any substantial upgrades this time, I would say at least. But we are level 82, which means we are capable of beating the final boss. I remember Ohm beat the game at roughly level 80. I've said this many times, but another viewer was nice enough to tell me that he beat the game at level 96. So as long as we're getting close-ish, that's good. I mean, 96 is actually going to be a lot of gold away. But, we might be able to live until then. It's going to take, like, 3 or 4 hits to kill this guy. This is the caveat, I guess, to playing as the miner. It makes it easier to grind those early levels, but after that, you're gonna run into some trouble. Oh god, I didn't realize. Oh, it was a mimic. The chest was a mimic. That almost ended my life, actually. Let's get the fuck out of here. I don't like this room anymore. I don't like you, Wolfie. So we're gonna go down to the next floor. Or sorry, too much Binding of Isaac lately, I guess. Please tell me that we are at the boss room soon. I knew that was going to happen. That's why the commentary basically turned into absolutely nothing there for a second. But hey, we slayed a good number of enemies. What do we have? Paladin, Hokage, and Hokage. He's got stereo blindness, which I don't like. Paladin has gigantism and dwarfism. Okay, let's play as the Hokage. We're going to farm again, because I don't really have 100% confidence in myself to beat the final boss of this. And you know what? Why don't we go with an armor upgrade again? It'll give us 500 gold. I guess we could, maybe buy something here. What's new that I haven't seen yet? Some kind of... Oh, alright. Why did he want to talk... What do you want to talk to me about, man? He had the arrow over his face. I thought he had something important to say. So we're going to enter. I realize I'm probably hemorrhaging gold here that I could use for something else. If so, I apologize for that. But I prefer playing as the Hokage. I mean, look at this. I'm going to be doing so much more damage. It's going to make it very easy to farm later areas of the game. I'm going to get 30% less gold, but I'm also, when it comes to like the Land of Darkness and whatnot, I'm going to be 1- or 2-shotting enemies in all likelihood. Versus 4- or 5-shotting. That was the worst damage I've ever taken, I think. Versus 4- or 5-shotting, which is going to speed things up for me drastically. And again, we will take another crack at the final boss. I can't guarantee that it'll be in this episode. Because I want to be like, I don't want to be 100% sure that I'm going to beat the boss, but I want to be reasonably more confident than I've been in the past. So we're just going to run across here. We're going to pick up some more solid gold ingots. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I don't even see bags anymore. All I see is blondes, brunettes, redheads. We are going to pick up some delicious gold and then sneak under there. We are, do we have ADHD? Is that why we're moving so quickly right now? That might explain it. Let's continue moving onwards here and duck downwards. That was almost beautiful platforming that got ruined at the last second by me totally derping it up, but that's okay. We'll kill him. Remember, 2 HP back per kill, which is basically at this point... Oh, well, we got a little bit more than 2 HP there. A little bit more, actually, is not that good of an approximation. We got about 10 times what we normally get. Hopefully I can just manage to get back up here. As of right now, I'm having a little bit of trouble with it. But, yes, I totally forgot what I was going to say. There's a teleporter, which means we are probably on our way to the forest. Which means, you know what? Easy gold farming in here. It's not my favorite area. I would much rather have found the Land of Darkness. I didn't realize we were so close to the forest, actually. Or I might have gone in a different direction, but this is okay. We should be able to get a lot of gold here. And the fact that we're still one-shotting enemies basically means... well, it's actually harder to dodge enemies at this point, but it basically means... that we're going to be able to pick up a substantial increased amount of gold without increased difficulty, hopefully. Although these enemies are much harder to hit, as you can see as well. Now, hopefully, we earned some kind of delicious recipe for our woes here. I have taken a lot of damage. You got to kill like 25 enemies without getting hit to take that damage back. or to get that health back, and that is obviously not how it turned out so far. That's okay, though. If only you could farm bosses, man. I can imagine doing Mephisto runs in this game, getting all this delicious fat treasure, not to mention the gold that would come along with it as well. God damn you, wolf. Okay. Keep it up here. These guys don't leave fireballs wherever they go, which is fantastic for me. I don't even know where to go at this point. I guess I'll be looking for a teleporter to take me back. Hey, that's... Well, it was good for a second there. Yeah, I'll be looking for a teleporter to take me back to the entrance so that I can figure out where the heck to go to get to the Land of Darkness. Or even the Maya. Either one is... Oh, never mind. This is beautiful then. I'm not sure if that is a bug that the Land of Darkness was, like, right next to the forest, but much appreciated nonetheless. We are going to be... Oh, God, I didn't realize. He did 94 damage! Oh, my God! That went off the rails very quickly there at the end. I did not expect to die so quickly. That's the beauty of Rogue Legacy, I guess. We have an Assassin with Vertigo, Barbarian King, and Barbarian Queen. Sure, let's take Barbarian Queen. With 1,003 gold, can I even do anything at all? I don't think so. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Is there, like, maybe I can at least buy something? Even if I don't want to equip it? That's 1,900. It would give us plus 25 mana. It's actually like a net positive, I guess. Or an objective positive. I don't want to lose health for mana because I barely use my... Oh, we have a new chest plate. That's what it was. It gives us lower damage and substantially lower armor, but it also lowers our weight. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good value proposition for me right now. Can I buy the, like... No, not even... Well, I am close, actually. Alright, well, maybe we can buy some runes or something. Runes actually get more expensive the more you buy, I think, so... I doubt... I can't believe we don't have any chest runes over the course of this entire game. I guess I'm just gonna hemorrhage 1,000 gold here. That's pretty unfortunate, but yeah, sure, confirm. So that was basically a totally wasted run, to quote The Who. That might not be a direct quote of The Who. I apologize for slandering Mr. Daltrey and Mr. Townsend there. So let's pick up some fat gold here. We are a Barbarian King this time. Means we're a little bit tankier. Obviously, the risk of the Hokage is that you have low max HP, so there is a, always a risk that you're not gonna end up in the position you want to be in if you get hit a couple times in a row. I mean, I can't believe that on the Land of Darkness, I literally got 2 hit by an enemy. I also can't believe I even got hit that first time because, oh, that's not a real enemy then. Dementia means some of these enemies are not real. I learned that from the comments, so thank you for that. Now, there's nice thing about the manor is that there are no mimics, so that is basically just a free gold bonus for us. And in the meantime, I am just basically going down as deep as I can go to look for the possibility of the Land of Darkness being beneath us because, if I can't beat the Land of Darkness at level 83 with one of my favorite classes and one of the tankiest classes, not even beat, but just farm it for a while safely, then something has gone drastically wrong, I would say. Mind you, we did get kind of lucky when we beat the Land of Darkness in the first place. We just had, like, the exact right traits and characteristics for our player in order to make it possible. Namely, PAD made it possible to beat that boss without too much struggle. So we are at about 400 gold, maybe 20% of the way to what we need to do in order to actually pick up an upgrade. But let's fall down like so. Not the easiest room in the world, and actually the first time I've seen it, I think. And for that, we are going to get about 180 gold. Not necessarily the biggest payout, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth on that one. Please tell me. Hey, there we go. We've actually probably managed to find the Land of Darkness right off the bat here. So we may indeed want to keep our architecture the same in the future, just so that we can get down here more easily. Now, we did manage to kill one enemy, which I think makes us slightly better than we did last time, believe it or not. Pyrite, really annoying. And we're not, like, 1 or 2 shotting enemies. Unfortunately, this is like a 4 or 5 shot area. I really don't want to fight that rapid dash. I don't think that's a real enemy. I'm pretty sure that is my psychosis at work. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's why they have question marks around them. But they can still hit us. I guess that's, symbolic of the real versus perceived danger of mental illness or something. I don't know. I hope that wasn't offensive. I didn't mean it to be. It was probably just an ineloquent way of saying what I wanted to say. Oh, okay. I don't like being down here. I don't like being down here at all. I really don't like being down here. I'm not sure if you guys heard me, but I'm displeased with my position right now. We did get 2 HP back, which compensates me basically 0. So this is a take no damage rune. How am I gonna... Oh, we made it! Okay, and we picked up a retaliation rune for our helm. Not my favorite. But that was actually a surprisingly easy fairy chest room to deal with. I'm pleased with that. Now, we might be able to get through this room without taking damage, and there is another treasure chest, which makes this that much more tempting for me. We did pick up a substantial amount of gold there, enough to almost put us in a position where we're profitable. It's not the right word, but you know, able to get a single upgrade for our troubles, which is maybe another ineloquent way of putting it. There's another enemy in there. That's got to be Dementia, though, right? So let's check out beneath us. Oh, okay. The fire can't go through. Neither can the ice. So we can just. Do I not push these guys back? I must be like endomorphic, if I'm remembering that correctly. So there's a little bit more gold for us. We just can't die at this point because we're at the point. And remember, like we don't have any more journal entries. We're at the point where I'm very, very close to earning an upgrade. Oh man, I'm just getting the fuck out of here. Defeat all enemies. Okay. This might be possible. This is one of my favorite fairy chest rooms. Oh shit, there is a substantial amount of enemies here that I did not initially anticipate. And they do a lot of damage, but I am the king of the barbarians. So I might be able to take them out if I get very lucky. Thank you for that turkey leg. Recovers 52 HP, which is actually like really substantial. And we haven't really lost HP from being on this room. At least we haven't lost too much. Destroy, extra gold. Even if we die, we're getting close here. Okay, and this is all for the privilege of getting a rune, which I will probably never buy because we're so close to the end of the game. But maybe it'll be the rune that makes a difference and helps us beat the game. Now, there is another one of these goddamn gishes, which I don't appreciate. I want to kill the chain man. I don't even have the MP necessary to really do it. I can't believe I'm two-shotting these scumlords. It's making things substantially more difficult than I need them to be. Okay, 2 of these guys. I critted that one, which probably saved my life. Not saved my life, but saved me some health anyway. And at least these guys are dropping fat coins every time they die. That much is appreciated. Are there still enemies left? Oh my god. This is the like largest fairy chest room I've ever seen in all of my days. Just keep it up. Oh my. There's too many things to keep an eye on. It reminds me of playing like Ghosts and Goblins or something. Okay, you are dead, and there's like lots of spinning things around here that scare the shit out of me. Oh, we don't have OCD anymore, so I'm not actually replenishing my magic outside of potions, which would explain why I am not getting any rewards back for this dagger spam that I'm doing here. This is the scariest fairy chest room. More like scary chest. Okay, that was really bad damage, and also the worst joke I've ever told. We got still 3 more of these chain dudes, which I find very hard to believe, quite honestly. But the game definitely brings the difficulty as it gets closer to the end, I suppose. I can't believe I didn't take damage there. This guy should be one of the easier ones that we've fought so far, actually, because we can just jump up, hit him from beneath, and take substantial damage ourselves. Remember, these are the guys that killed us on the last run. If we were not playing as the Barbarian King, I'm pretty sure we would not have stood a goddamn chance in hell on this one. Okay, there we go. 2,700 or 2,070 gold. All right, so we're still a ways back from where we would want to be. And there's still 3 of these scumlords. I can't believe this, quite honestly. I'm out of MP. Oh, there's some damage, and now I'm trapped in hell. We are so close, but I can only take like 2 hits, or I will never see the light of day again. Be cautious, but also be aggressive. Be aggressive. Okay, just get into the safe zone. This is okay, that was only 19 damage. The day is saved. We only need to kill 8 enemies or 9 enemies to get that back. And there's only 1 chain text dude left. But look at these fucking spinning things. There's so many of them. There we go. There's 1 hit. There's 2. 3. I barely got out of there with my life. 4. Okay. And he's dead. We can open the fairy chest. Just get out of here. I don't even care if I die at this point. I just want to open the chest. The chest contains a bounty rune for my sword, which probably, if I had to guess, gives me more gold per kill. Might be good for gold farming. Right now, I'm primarily concerned about survival. I really can't believe I got out of that fairy chest room. Things were looking pretty dire there for a long time. Open the chest! Open the chest! Open the chest! Take the money. And die. Then we die. And it's okay if we die here, because we tried our best. In fact, it would be fitting if the fairy chest actually managed to kill us. Just run for your life. You should be okay. Are there other enemies you kept alive? Yes. We'll go upwards. I'm trying to figure out where I could possibly go to survive now. I really thought I was going to be able to kill him. You could sense the genuine shock in my voice there. Okay, so that was a good run-ish. We got some retaliation rooms, or runes, I should say, some bounty runes. We have a paladin, and a archmage, Alzheimer's, and Gay, and Belevis. Let's go with the paladin, and we'll confirm that. And you know, with 2,500 gold, I don't think I need to upgrade my equipment. Instead, I would rather upgrade things like critical hit chance, or critical damage, or just straight up damage. Actually, +2 strength. Sure, that's fine. Every level makes a big difference. So let's do one more run over the course of this episode. I'm just gonna take a sip of my coffee here. That was a good one. I feel enthused about that. I'm starting to think I might have been better off going with like the architect to at least allow me to get to the Land of Darkness quickly. But again, I kind of enjoy actually this opening part of the game. It's like a nice warm-up. It's kind of like when you play The Binding of Isaac and, you know, on the first floor you get like Polyphemus or something like that and you just speed through everything. Like, yes, I guess it gets a little boring to see, but by the same token, it's very fun to do. Very chest objective, take no damage. Plus we get fun stuff like this. Yep, and I failed that pretty miserably. Now get out of there before you take too much more damage. That's a really tough one for me to do. I think I've got to be substantially quicker on the draw than I am. That's not quicker like getting a haste rune, quicker like, oh my god. Not being such a ding-dong and not being so indecisive, maybe, is a better way to put it. So we're just gonna go, I was gonna say we're gonna keep heading downwards, but the game put a pretty nice kibosh on that pretty quickly. Let us go up and to the right. Some of these pictures look mighty suspicious to me. If we continue going to the right, it's always right then down, in my opinion. This may not be the right way. But we did find our boss room at least, which means we have a convenient teleporter that we can go back to at some point in the future. And again, what's my goal? At least 2,000, 3,000 gold, somewhere in there would make me a happy man. This must be the entrance to the forest, so we will just go on in here. If you're wondering how I know that, it's just because anytime there's a teleporter before like a room, and it's not a boss room, there's only a couple ways that it can go, basically. If it's a room that goes downwards, it's almost certainly the Land of Darkness. If it's a room that goes upwards, it's almost certainly the Maya. And if it's a room that goes to the right, it's almost certainly the forest, just because that's where the rooms almost always are, or the special areas almost always are when you're playing Rogue Legacy, from the manor, at least, from the perspective of being in the manor. This is another easy room. I remember when the forest was so difficult. That was a trip down memory lane, wasn't it? I'm gonna keep going downwards just in case, again, the Land of Darkness actually intersects with the forest. I think it's unlikely, but if it happens, you know, fine by me. I'm the Paladin, which is a pretty solid class. Largely, oh, there's going to be something for us. That would have been a rune, I think, if we could earn one, but sadly, in this case, no such luck. Or maybe it's better in this case, because I apparently don't upgrade my equipment anyway. So let's keep going upwards, and then to the right. We're actually closing in on our, like, 3,000 gold region, which is good. I would like to, I guess, upgrade to HP or armor, but I always hesitate, because, you know, if you spend a lot of money upgrading HP, the temptation is to continue doing it, to kind of, like, max it out. But maybe at some point, the armor actually becomes a more cost-effective choice, which is what I'm struggling with to a certain extent right now. So let's continue going right, because right might give us the opportunity to go down. Fairy chest objective, take no damage. I don't see that happening. I wish there was just a way to like look through the rest of the level and be like, can I get there? Because I don't want to commit to it and then halfway find out I'm going to take like 4 hits of damage on the way back. Sadly, no gold to be found there. There's a fountain. I will drink from that to recover a little bit of HP. And another chest, which, oh, okay. You're basically a straight-up asshole. Let's try this again, shall we? At least we're one-hitting everything. I don't feel so badly about that. I really hope that that would hit him, but that's okay. And, oh, come on. If only I could have gotten my hovering ability to work there, I wouldn't have had a second heart attack looking at the bottom of the level. God damn it. Okay. We're gonna do this. I don't think we're gonna beat the boss on this run, but I think we're gonna stop taking stupid damage like that, and we're gonna amass 3,000 gold, and then, you know, the guy who made fun of us in high school will all of a sudden realize what a valuable person we are, and we're gonna hang out, and we're gonna watch the Vikings game together. I don't know why I just took the plot of the movie Young Adult. We're back inside of the castle, and, you know, it might seem like a downgrade, but in actuality, there is a treasure chest here that I only spent about, you know, 60% of my health to get. Now let's look for the Land of Darkness, shall we? Let's recover a little bit of health on some easy enemies here. And then we'll make our way to the Land of Darkness, where presumably we'll be able to farm a little bit faster. Also probably die a little bit faster, but, you know, farm a little bit faster as well. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can't do this. Okay, well, at least we got the turkey leg. I did get hit soon after, though, which basically immediately cancels that out. But again, easy farming and easy HP awaits us up here. I should definitely pick up that gold coin. It might, you know, it might be like 10 gold coins. Oh, it's worth nothing. Every upgrade costs me like 200 of those. Yeah, man, but if you only pick up 199, then you're just straight up fucked, aren't you? So, instead, I think it's in our best interest to go this way and make sure that we're picking up all the gold coins at our, that are available to us, you know? Just seems like a smart idea to just stop being such a ding-dong. In my opinion, at least, of course. So we're gonna, oh, as we've already been here many times. As a fairy chest objective, shall we try this again? I guess as the paladin, maybe I can just like hold Y and be totally okay with this room. So here we go. Oh, wait a minute. I am now made out of stone. I can't move. Alright, and then I took damage. I don't even think I could do it anyway, because once you fail it once, I'm pretty sure you can't go back to it. So basically, I'm just a big idiot. I didn't even realize that the paladin has been upgraded to like a Tanuki suit. When did that happen? I thought the paladin had the shield, but maybe I upgraded the paladin to the class above it. I should probably upgrade the Lich, seeing as like every comment on every Rogue Legacy video now is just like, upgrade the Lich, you scumbag! Or upgrade to the Lich, I suppose. Well, you know, I think I'm gonna beat the game without getting the Lich, believe it or not, even though he seems like a great class for me. I've seen Nick play with the Lich a little bit, but I'm just, you know, I play games my own way, and it's not always the best way. In fact, it's whoa, we found a secret entrance here. In fact, it's rarely the best way. Is it right here? Yeah. Oh, we picked up a rune. Excellent. A grace rune for our sword. Yes, it's rarely the best way. That being said, when it works out, it makes it that much more satisfying for me, because I did it my way. The Dark Stallion. You've been out too long in the Midnight Sea. We actually managed to get a kill there, which is surprising to me. Now, should be able to kill this other one. Shiny Ponyta's not in the greatest position here. I don't really... you know what? I do want to kill that one that's below us. And as a paladin, we're not doing as much damage as maybe I would like. That being said, we have a nice balance of HP and damage. So I appreciate that. And we actually are picking up a decent amount of gold there. I did skip some gold possibilities back there, but we are getting like 70 gold per enemy now, which is real nice. As I'm sure you don't need me to tell you. We managed to get out of there without taking very much damage, which is kind of surprising to me. Probably was not worth going back for that gold coin, but, you know, sucks to your ass, Mara. I actually managed to pick up a decent amount of money as a result of that. These pyrites are the worst, but actually, I think I critted him there and saved myself some serious woes. Okay, now we simplified the equation. The ice actually went through the level, which is always annoying. Those fucking gray barons can do like 96 damage if they get you. So I'm only like 2 hits away from death here. I've got to be very cautious, but these casters are going to be easy enough for me to kill. We are approaching that kind of 3,000 level of gold, which I, you know, picked as kind of a watershed for when I would consider this particular run successful. We're 1 hit away from death, but we do have 69 health, so that gives me a little bit of reassurance. Now we're at 71, and I have no confidence whatsoever. So these guys are only level 60. I should be able to take them out easily enough. Remember, these guys are dropping like 70 gold a pop. That's really excellent, actually. Oh my god, I didn't realize that he was within range of me. That was bad damage on my part then. So let us, we're going to pick our next class. Barbarian King. I'll probably take the Barbarian Queen. Confirm it, and maybe go for some... Can we get 2 HP upgrades? No, maybe? But this might just leave us with 1, which would be really disappointing. Is there something like... I do have a contingency plan, okay. We're so close to getting a 2nd HP upgrade. Instead, we're just going to take critical damage up. Fantastic. It's a little bit of a bonus anyway. And we're nostalgic, so I guess we see everything through these kind of urine-colored glasses, Elton John style. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next episode when hopefully we will grind a little bit more and then give this final boss another attempt if we manage to get a good like Barbarian King or Hokage run with some good traits. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.